Yes, my people, it's your boy Enzo, the realest in the game, and just like that, I'm back with another one. So guys, the biggest question that people have been asking for the last couple of months is, will Joseph Parker fight the winner of Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois? Now, as we all know, Joseph Parker is the mandatory for the WBA. So, if things are respected and things go according to plan, Joseph Parker should get a crack at the title next, right? Regardless of the winner, it should be Joseph Parker next in line. But I understand there's been some confusion with Tyson Fury coming out of his so-called fake retirement, and calling out Alexander Usyk for a trilogy. A lot of Joseph Parker fans have been worried that their man will not get a title fight. And I understand people are upset about it. So we've been asking the question, man. I'll come on this channel, I'm asking the question, will Joseph Parker actually get a title fight? Because we know how things work in boxing. And boxing is not just a sport, it's also a business. And sometimes it doesn't always work in terms of meritocracy. Like the guy that deserves a title, the guy that actually deserves your merit and he's worked hard to get it, sometimes they get overlooked. They don't get it, they get sidelined, and they might choose a guy who generates more money, sells more pay-per-views, gets bums on seat, whatever you call it. They might favor that guy to fight for a title. So I can understand why Parker fans, even Joseph Parker himself, wherever he's sitting right now, he must be wondering, damn, what the hell is going on? Like I don't think they're keeping him in the loop. I don't think he actually knows what's happening. So today, I want to play a clip for you where Uncle Frank himself, this is the guy that promotes Joseph Parker. This is the guy that's in charge of Joseph Parker's career right now. Uncle Frank has a lot of power in boxing. He's got some of the biggest fighters at his stable. So he can make moves, man. He can decide to sideline you, or he can decide to promote you and get you and get you to fight for a title fight. Look at what he's just done for Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois wasn't supposed to fight a rematch with Alexander Usyk. Joseph Parker was the mandatory. But Frank Warren, Turki Al-Sheikh, they made some power moves behind the scenes, and now we're getting the rematch for Undisputed. Uncle Frank himself did an interview today, and he answered this question. He answered, will Joseph Parker get a title fight next? After the Usyk versus Dubois fight, is Joseph Parker next in line? Uncle Frank answered it in an interview. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to be honest before I play the clip. I don't believe Uncle Frank. Like, his answer didn't sound too convincing. It didn't sound genuine. I just feel like he was paying lip service. Do you know what I mean? It's like he doesn't want to upset Joseph Parker, so he just said, yeah, whatever. But listen, you judge for yourself. I'm going to play the clip, listen to the clip, and then make your minds up at home. Check it out.
Being a promoter that has the heavyweight division on lock, most people, even Eddie Hearn, might admit that at this point, you can get some conflict. Everybody wants the same prizes. And right now, they're all in the hands of two guys, and soon they'll be in the hand of one guy.
Yeah, and it's mandatories.
Do we know who the mandatory?
The first one is the WBO. They made that very clear because they all alternate. They all take their turn, and the next one is for the WBO, which is Joe Parker.
Parker, right?
Yeah.
So no matter what, if Dubois or Usyk win, Parker's getting his shot.
He is the mandatory, and we'll see what happens then. Let's just get it all out of the way. But they're all in good positions. All our guys, we work very hard, and all of them they're either mandatories or interim champions, all ready to go to fight the winner.
This is why I'm a bit concerned, because Uncle Frank didn't say yes. Like, he didn't say with any conviction where he said, yes, Joseph Parker is definitely next. He said, look, yeah, we'll see how it goes. They're all in great positions. Like, what? What do you mean, yeah, we'll see how it goes, they're all in great position? So, in one sentence, you say, Joseph Parker, Joe Parker's next in line. And in another, you say, we'll see what happens next, they're all in great position. Like, Uncle Frank, who's in great position? Who? Fabio Wardley? Moses Saitoma? Who? Who's in great position? Like, who? Kabayao? Derek Chisora? I don't know. Let us know. Tyson Fury? Like, the guy that's in position is Joseph Parker. Uncle Frank, you need to make it clear. You need to say with chest. You need to say with more conviction. Listen, Joseph Parker deserves way more respect than that. Joseph Parker deserves more respect than that, Uncle Frank. Come on, man. It's like, is this a joke? Like, what? I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know Joseph Parker personally. Like, I don't know him. I've never spoken to him. I've never met the guy. But for me, this is all coming out a bit disrespectful, man. I'm keeping it real. It's a little bit disrespectful. Trust me, if Tyson Fury was the mandatory for the WBO, Uncle Frank will not answer the question like that. He will not be saying, "Yo, we'll see how it goes, they're all in great position." No. Uncle Frank will say, Tyson Fury is the mandatory and he's next. No matter what happens, he is next. That is exactly what Uncle Frank will be saying. But when it comes to Joseph Parker, he's like, yeah, there's other people in good positions, we'll see how it goes. Mate, there is no seeing how it goes. We're past that shit. There is no seeing how it goes. Is Joseph Parker gets a title fight or not? Make it clear to the people, man. Be fair to Joseph Parker, man. Come on, put the guy out of his misery, man. From what I know of Joseph Parker, from what I've heard, the guy, he's never going to come out and call out Uncle Frank. He's never going to come out and call out Tyson Fury. By the way, Tyson Fury's Joseph Parker's friend, but then Tyson Fury decided to jump the queue and call out Alexander Usyk when he clearly he knows that Joseph Parker wants that fight and he's been chasing that fight with Usyk. So I don't know, man. I don't know who Joseph Parker is really surrounding himself with. I guess he's got a bunch of enemies around him, people that really don't like him, because none of them seem to be taking his back, having his back. In public. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's good. Like, yo, you can be my friend, yeah. Like, behind closed doors in private, you're saying you're my friend, but if you're not backing me up in public, you're not my friend, man. I'm just keeping it real. You're not my friend. A real friend who back me up in public, man. Tyson Fury, Uncle Frank, they've shown a total disrespect, man. Lack of respect towards Joseph Parker, man. It's not even funny now. Like, this shit it's a bit sad, really, when I'm looking at this whole situation. It's a bit sad, man. If Joseph Parker's not careful, they're going to sideline the guy, man. They're going to give Fabio Wardley a title shot. They're going to give, they might even give Daniel Dubois a trilogy against Usyk before Joseph Parker gets a title shot. Do you know what I mean? That is really sad. Most I told him I might get a title shot before Joseph Parker. And I don't really understand this negative energy towards Joseph Parker. They're acting as if Joseph Parker doesn't sell tickets or he can't fill up stadiums. The guy can't do it. I've always said Joseph Parker can't sell tickets. He can sell. He can make big fights. He's done it against AJ, man. They sold 1.83 million pay-per-view buys, man. Against AJ. Like, I don't know, about 8 years ago, 10 years ago, however long he was. And social media wasn't even that big yet. Can you imagine right now? Of course Joseph Parker can sell. He's got a big fan base in New Zealand, Australia, Samoa, the Pacific, Hawaii. Like, the guy's got fans everywhere, man. Like, why are you treating him like that? Like, for me, he's taking a piss, man. Taking a mick. Say with chest, Uncle Frank. Make it be known. Let it be clear that Joseph Parker gets a title fight no matter what happens between Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois. Just make it clear, man. Because what I don't want to happen to Joseph Parker, and it's happened to other fighters in the past, like Dillian White, where Dillian White was the mandatory for 5 years or whatever. He was fighting really good. He was on a hot streak. And all of a sudden, by the time he got his title shot against Tyson Fury, he was cooked, man. He already got knocked out by Alexander Povetkin by that time. Like, the guy was cooked. Like, they didn't fight him when he was proper on a hot streak, when he was in form. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do to Joseph Parker here, man. Joseph Parker is 33 years old. They're just benching him. And they're just going to keep feeding him some next guy here until he gets injured, gets hurt, or loses. And then they'll be like, oh, yeah, Parker can't fight for the title because he lost. Oh, Parker's injured. It's like they're looking for an excuse, man. And if I was Parker, look, people tell me, yo, Parker's a family guy. He'll never get out of line. Parker will never disrespect nobody. And I get that. I understand the values and I respect that. He shouldn't come out of character like someone like a Gerald Baby Miller who's swearing everywhere to get a fight. Like, I don't think Parker should sell himself out like that. That's not what I believe, and that's not what I'm going to encourage him to do. But all I'm going to say to Joseph Parker is, yo, you actually need to call these guys out, like, pull up to them, pull up to their faces, like, stand up for yourself. Like, pull up to Uncle Frank, like in the media, not behind the scenes. Like behind the scenes in private, we can't see that shit. The fans can't see it. The fans can't see. You can only sell fight. You can only sell yourself in public, especially in this digital age with social media. Like if you're doing it, if Johnny Park is challenging Fury, is challenging Uncle Frank behind closed doors, we can't see that shit if it's behind closed doors. If you want the fans to really rally around you and really support your cause, you gotta do it online, man. And I'm not talking about being disrespectful, swearing at people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, get in their faces and let it be known that you're there and they need to give you what you deserve. Otherwise, you're just gonna die out in silence, man. People are not even gonna notice that you never go a title fight. Now, people like me, Enzo, the realest in the game, of course I'm gonna keep the pressure on these people. Of course I'm gonna come on my platform and talk about Joseph Parker and Kaba Yao and other fighters that really deserve the title for real. I'm gonna do that because that's what I'm about. That's what I got in this game for. Is to call out the crap, to call out the bullshit, man. To keep it real with people. Because I've got nothing to gain from this shit. But I need the fighters to do their bit and come out and give a bit of verbal and fight their corner. I'll be there to back fighters up and do my bit. But I need the fighters to give me more as well, to do something. That's what I'm saying. Joseph Parker really needs to come out. I know he's dropped songs and he does videos. It's great. But hey, we need something more now because you're in danger of losing your opportunity. You're in danger of being robbed of what you deserve. And I don't want to see that. And many fans around the world don't want to see that because you know what? Boxing is a business, we understand, but also is about meritocracy. If a fighter deserves to get a title fight, they should get one. That's my beliefs. You know what I mean? That's my belief. So, guys and girls, let me know in the comments, man. Do you really believe that Joseph Parker is going to get a title fight next? I don't think so, man. I think Uncle Frank is not being genuine at all. I do not believe him for 1 second. I'm sorry. I hope Joseph Parker does get a title shot next. You know, I hope that Uncle Frank is like being genuine about it, but we've seen Uncle Frank, man. He'll say something today, then he'll change his mind the next day. Like, we can't really trust him. Until Joseph Parker actually hits that ring, he makes a ring walk and he's fighting for a title, man, this shit can happen, man. These guys, like, they can pull any crap out, man. We just don't know. But let me know in the comments what you think. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.